Hi, my name's Good and you can find me at phillyguitarlessons.com. Today, another video on how to play bar chords. Now, in the last video in this playlist, we talked about how bar chords involves a stretch between your first and second finger and how you need to be able to keep your second, and of course your third and fourth fingers extended at the bass joint while the first finger is flexed at the bass joint in order to be able to do that stretch. Today we're actually going to do the stretching exercise. Now it's going to look a bit more like a scale exercise than a bar chord exercise, but trust me, keep watching through the playlist, it'll come in real handy. Now, please disregard this little camera here, it's just my cell phone, but it connects to the camera I'm using through the wireless, the Wi-Fi, so that I can give you two angles here at once. Hopefully this helps you with the exercise. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, if it's more distracting or actually kind of helpful. Now, for this exercise, what I want you to do is just find a place that's comfortable on the fretboard for your hand, and the way to do that is just drop your hand by your side and turn your palm facing outward, and then just bend at the elbow so your hand comes up. And wherever your hand lands on the fretboard, that's a good place to start. If you find the exercise is difficult at that spot, just to come a little bit closer to the body of the guitar. Now, to start this exercise, we're going to get in that nice sort of neutral location, and then what I want you to do is just place your second finger on the string. Sixth string is a good place to start, and just take your first finger. You'll notice there's a little lag on the camera, the picture-in-picture. That's because of the Wi-Fi connection. So take your first finger now and just stretch that back as far as you can and place it down. Now it might be, hopefully more than a fret distance there. What I want you to do is, once you can do that, just slide up so that there is one fret. You see one fret between my first and second finger. And then we're just going to play through a little sort of scale thing that goes 1, 2, and then 4. All right, I'm going to pull my third finger back there, so you see there's a fret between my first finger, my second finger, and my fourth finger. All right, and you can just do that across the strings. Now notice as I'm playing this that my first finger is not on the tip, it's actually in sort of a half bar, partial bar position. Rather than trying to play on the tip. Now that's what we want. We want it to be a bit flatter there. You notice the slight difference in the bigger camera here, the slight difference in my wrist position there when I'm on the tip versus when I'm on the pad of my finger. And so we want to go for that pad. Now once you do play through that, you can, and once you get comfortable with it on the 7th or 5th fret or wherever your hand lies, you can work it down the fretboard until you're at the first fret. Play through it there too, right? So just go down fret by fret. Now, of course, you could also come up and try and real high on the neck. You could even try and do a 2-fret gap. I've actually never really done this. I don't think it's necessarily any more beneficial, but if you just like to overdo it a little bit, it can't hurt you. However, I should take that back. Sometimes stretching exercises can hurt you. If you feel any pain while doing this exercise, stop, set it down, and wait till the next day. Better to be a little cautious than to overdo it and really damage your hand. So that's a little stretching exercise that's going to help you get your fingers, the stretch between your first and second fingers. And as you saw, it also kind of helps you get ready for how the wrist is positioned with the bar chord when you're playing on the pad of your finger with this exercise rather than on the tip of your finger. All right, please give me a like. It only takes a second. And let me know if you have any questions or comments, and check out the other videos in this bar chord playlist. Thanks. Bye.